Hello everyone. Today I'm Emil, the Artificer Dad, and welcome to my channel. Um currently it's June 14th, 2026, and the latest set in Magic is Secrets of Strixhaven, right? All right. Okay. Just sit back, relax, and this will be a slow video as usual. And for today, I would want to talk about patience. Patience in our hobby. How patience change in our hobby. Because I remember back then, 10 to 15 years ago, um, you buy a box, put it in your closet, wait it out, just don't be tempted to open it. And after five years, if the set was successful, you would you would make money. The price would go up. But today, it feels different. Today, I'm not sure, but for me, it feels different. Let's go back. Yeah, how was it 10 to 15 years ago? Where still investing was really different compared to today. And people really believed in long term holding. Not necessarily that they were financial experts, but that era, or 10 to 15 years ago, seems like scarcity is inevitable. You get that feeling that products will run out. That time, yeah, that era in Magic, 10 to 15 years ago. So basically, you have three expansion sets, and a core set released every year. And there would be, from time to time, supplementary sets. And you only have draft boosters, draft booster boxes. That's your only source of cards, and no flashy variants or whatever. Just draft booster boxes. That's it. Citing some examples, for example, you have Mirrodin Besiege, New Phyrexia, 2012 core set, and Innistrad. And that's the time I got back into playing again Magic, and that was my first PR release, Innistrad. And right after Innistrad, you have Dark Ascension, Abyssin Restored, 2013 core set, and Return to Ravnica. And if you look at the prices after 5 years, for example, Innistrad, the price has gone up around $200 to $300. Yep. Yeah. And Dark Ascension, maybe a bad example, but it's around 100 to 150. Maybe it's a bit not that strong set, but yeah. And Abyssin Restored, it was around 150 to $200 after 5 years. So people believe that supply was getting low, and they would want to experience again those sets. You know. And maybe because the sets had time to breathe in those era, you know, um, you had time to immerse on those sets, and people believed that keeping boxes sealed for the future will have demand naturally. I mean, nobody expected to gain overnight, but you just have to wait. Let time do the work, and you will be rewarded. And people was not just investing for the financial part. As I've mentioned earlier, the sets have time to breathe. The storyline, the characters, and the planes had time to breathe. You had time to immerse. And you don't get this next wave of previews when you're just in the current set. I mean, you really had time. You get time. And maybe over time, those experiences become memories and turn into nostalgia. Like my cousin and I would talk about different sets all the time. Not just successful ones, but even those odd ones, like Homelands or Fallen Empires. Talk about Mirage, Visions. That was the time when we got started playing Magic. And when you talk about those sets, you travel to different planes, different world, different characters. The characters evolve, and nothing's rushed. Nothing's rushed. And for some people, if you can afford it, I mean, that time we were just young and we don't have enough money, but maybe if that time you had money, keeping a booster box sealed, it's not just like for the financial part of it. I mean, it's part of it, but people keep it sealed for the memories, for the experiences. When the time comes you want to experience it again, it's there. You can open it. And even it's like owning a part of Magic's history. Yeah, that was back then. And now, what changed? What changed today? What 10 to 15 years ago? Back now, what changed? So you have more expansion set releases in a year, around six. Then there's master sets. Then you have a different type of booster boxes. Started with set boosters. Then you have collector booster boxes. It was introduced in Throne of Eldraine. Then you have different supplementary sets, special sets, different card variants, Universes Beyond, Secret Lair. And there's a lot. And with those, more products, more faster product cycles, constant previews. I mean, you're just immersing in the current set, and you now have leaks of the new cards for the upcoming sets, and yeah. So I think with the introduction of more products, faster faster product cycles. The system that was once trusted by the people back then. I mean, you just have draft boosters. I think before, people trusted that system. People trusted the product. And they felt that it will really run out. But today, with the enormous cycles, a lot of products coming in, you have wallet fatigue. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe scarcity felt less predictable. Everything became faster. The hobby became faster. Information was faster. Pricing was instant. And I guess expectations became faster. The internet is really a marvelous invention. And with it comes social media. And I always say everything has a advantage and disadvantage. And yeah, we got more connected. The hobby got more connected. But it became really fast. It was hard to ignore. It was everywhere. And sometimes I myself can't help it. I mean, every day I check the prices. I mean, what card has gone up so I don't miss out, so I don't get left behind. The internet somehow, I don't know, for me, it's how it's what I observe. The internet somehow changed the way on how we behave in our hobby, and maybe not just our hobby, maybe in our everyday lives. Yeah. And yeah, I think the difference today compared to 15 years ago, yeah, there's a financial change, but it was not, for me, it's not the biggest change. I think it was emotional, you know. It's not wrong that we get connected to our hobby emotionally, but I think it's just too fast. It's too fast. It feels rushed, you know. It feels rushed. It feels forced. The products, they keep pushing and you want to keep up. And before, patient, patience, being patient feels calm. You had time to breathe, feels calm. But today, nobody can't wait. We can't wait for the next set. We're rushing things. And patience became uncertain. Patience became uncertain. Did the hobby change? I guess. But Did we change with it? I guess too. I mean, we're older now. We're more aware of what's happening. Maybe kids today might experience magic differently, but yeah, there's still the internet, there's still social media. I guess they won't experience magic the way we experienced it before. And I think that's what's I've what's I've what I've been missing. It's not really the old magic, but how we experienced the old magic before, where everything was just relaxed. Everything had time to breathe. Have a good day.